Here we are in Chapter 5 review exercises, numbers 7 through 10. We have this solving that we're going to do, but here we have to take each of the following problems and write an equation with a variable. That means we're taking it out of the English language word problems, putting it into equation, and then solving. Alrighty, so number 7, let me see, 84 means equals 6 more than 3 times a number. So 84 equals 6 plus 3n. Notice, hey, happy math land, we have an equation, which means, do we have any parentheses? No. Fractions? No. Many n's? No. So we are going to subtract 6 from both sides. Let's write it up over here. We now have 3n equals, let me see, 84 minus 6 is 78. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Ooh, I don't know that off the top of my head. N will equal, let me see, 78 divided by 3. 3 goes into 7 twice. 6, subtract 18. 3 goes into 18 6 times, evenly. So 26. There we go. Number 8. Find the area of the shaded region, use a calculator. Yeah, we're going to need a calculator because we have a rectangle here that we can get the area of the whole rectangle, but then we have to subtract out the area of that circle, and it'll leave this shaded region. So we have a 9 by 14. Now, the formula for the area of a rectangle was length times width. So that's going to be 9 times 14. 9 times 14, let's do it right here. 14 times 9, that's 36. Carry the 3, 20, 12. Yes, 126. So we get 126 here, inches squared. Now, the area of the circle, that's not as obvious here. We need a radius. The formula is area equals pi r squared. So if we're going to get the radius of the circle, we have to see what it is from there, and that's where we see it. That the whole width of the rectangle is 9, so this is a 4.5 or a 9/2. So it's going to be pi times 4.5 to the second power. This is where the calculator is going to come in really handy. 4.5 squared times pi is 63.617. We can round it to a 6.2. All right, now we subtract the 2. So we have all of these in here. And notice if you did this, it's 126 little square inches. And this has 63 of those. And so we subtract them. So 126 minus that 63.62 blah, 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 blah. And we get 62.38. 62.38. And our answers would be in inches squared. So yeah, that circle, we take out that circle and we're left with these 62.38 inches squared. Good. Number 9, find the missing variable for a rectangle. Now we have two formulas. We have area and perimeter. You can see by this right here, we're going to use perimeter. Perimeter is 2L plus 2W. And we know what W is and what P is, so 48.3, let's write it out here, 48.3 equals 2L plus 2 times W, which is 7.2. Okay, let's simplify it a little bit. 48.3 equals 2L plus it's 14.4. Okay, subtract the 14.4. Oh yeah, look at where we are. Pause and smile just a little bit. Yeah, we simplified it. We're down here to step 2. Subtract 14.4 from both sides. Not equals 2L. Subtract 14.4 over here. And we're left with 2L equals, let me see if we subtract them. 3 minus 4, that's too small. So 13 minus 4 is 9. 7 minus 4 is 3. And 4 minus 1 is 3. 33.9. Cool. All right, now, last step, divide by 2, divide by 2. Yeah, this is a decimal one, so I'm going to put this over here. L equals It's going to be 2 goes into 33.9. 2 goes into 3 once. Subtract, we get 1, 13. 2 goes into 13 6 times. That's a 12. Subtract, and we get a 1, 9. So 2 goes into 19 9 times, and that gives us 18. Subtract, and we get a 1. Let's put a 0 here so we get one more. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So L is 16.95. What are we in? Feet? Feet. That's how long the rectangle must be. All right, number 10. Find the missing variable for a cylinder. So we look up the formulas for cylinder, and we've got to find the one with the LSA in it. And we get LSA equals a pi r, no, it's 2 pi r, there we go, 2 pi RH. Okay, so the 800 goes here, 800 equals 2 times pi times r, which we don't know, times h, which is 9. So we get 18 times pi. So let's write it over here. 800 equals 18 times pi times r, and that's it. Look at our equation. Notice we have simplified it as much as possible. There's nothing to add or subtract. We just have to divide by this 18 pi. Now, if you wanted to turn that into a number, 50, I don't know, 55 point something, that's fine. If you wanted to do that, 800, we're going to use a calculator here, divided by 18 pi. And you have to make sure the 18 pi is in parentheses in the denominator when you punch it in your calculator, and we get r equals 14.147.15. We're in, looks like, yep, area is inches squared, height is in inches, so radius will be in inches. 14.15 inches. Good.